Asaloma papa and mommy them for Ekona, Tiko, Moyoka, Kumba, and don't forget the one for Bamenda, for Mankong, for all over Cameroon, and even the one for Thailand here, where they did for Bangkok, Sakonakon. I want to say how una day and welcome to another episode for our talk show here. And we thank all people that don't like our talk show, they don't subscribe to our channel, and they don't leave a comment. If you never leave comment for the comment section, then I don't know what you think about them. But to do one for we beg you say, we leave us comment for comment section. Okay. If they show fine, leave a comment section. Right and for they say fine. If you know fine, still right and for they say no fine. We expect both good comment them with the work comment them all at the same thing. So we therefore stay here with my very own bro, big brother for Thailand here. Mr. Charles, he always connect to live with us. So he keep on informed with all the news them from Thailand and the news them for Cameroon. And we got some new face here, Mr. Eba. Mr. Eba Thomas, sorry. Thank you, Mr. Charles. No mind about fashion. Okay. It today Thailand here. I don't connect to with for studio here. So more give us more chance, maybe tell us small thing about yourself. So Mr. Eba, tell us more thing about yourself and how you see our platform.
Okay, my name na like you always forget that my name na Eba.
Oh, no be Ebel.
Maybe Eba.
So you see
I don't be for Thailand here for a long time, so I don't be hear about my talk show, and really I don't be watching for YouTube. So it be really interesting. So like something we normally we always like for make sure say you can see and then you too will contribute. Talk small or say if you contribute really for social and economic aspect for well for today because plenty things they change or look your own contribution too. So really I will really be grateful and happy say me to be part of this talk today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ebai, for that interesting and wonderful praise for our show and a brief introduction. We'll be very happy for that. And before we start, we don't know if Brother Charles opening for we show here, he gets something for share with our audience. Just something very short before we start.
Yeah, Mr. Kelly, thanks very much. I just want to tell to people that outside they say at the time when they follow this our program time and again, would they hear and would they ever give which way it happened for here for Thailand and which way it happened back home for Cameroon. So later when they follow we, I'm gonna keep on the follow we, I'm gonna keep on the share this our story what they put up for us. So every time when I share and any level. Yes, today we'll get some more to talk again for talk. Just stay tuned. Come.
Okay, another yet Mr. Charles on talk as I tell you my own big brother for here. He be very supportful, he be very helpful. We sorry say our other Tole man, Mr. Anno, no day for show today. He get one or two important business to attend to. But hopefully he go there with us for next episode. So we'll continue with our show. Okay, our first story for today now about this story for Yaoundé where I see on for Facebook. We talk about this small girl, this a teenage girl where they say he lost or he staged your own adoption. Adoption means say then bad people then catch you, they can go to name by adoption. Most of the time when they say adoption, means say bad people they catch you can't go down, or if people then catch you can't go down, they ask for money. But according to this story we hear, they say the girl now he started plan all thing, arrange all thing, just because say one go spend time with his boyfriend. I don't understand. They can level, they can pick him, person go get them on a bad training for house, on a mama no train and fine, on a papa no train and fine. We know sabi because this small picking forget big heart for do the kind of thing. Mr. Charles, I know say maybe be papa. So if you see picking do the kind of thing, so what do you really think?
Mr. Kelly, when I look at this kind of situation happen, so sometimes I say they really want to do something different. Because I know imagine small picking like this.
Yeah.
They already put a parents inside this kind of trauma. Just imagine say picking for this age. Plan you don't kidnap, say they don't kidnap you.
Yeah.
You know the kind of trauma you put the parents into. If you make, if not some parents you look like the mom and the dad, if you make some patients so they just develop high blood and die, then I want to look again the financial aspect. Just imagine how much will the parents they don't go through, put up a police for get information, they try to do find it for so put this speaking day. No matter say because the kid don't show there, maybe at the if you don't show him around that kind of years.
It's a teenager, I mean 14, 15, 16.
16 years,
Yeah.
you don't show him that way. And when I look at him again, I don't believe saying that this way, if you plan and all by yourself, you go surely plan with the boyfriend.
Yes.
And to an extent, some people they plan their own kidnap. They don't kidnap them because they want for extra money from their own family members.
Yes.
Yeah, it happens. So you get some money. They go say they say when they kidnap me when they pay this ransom, this money we share.
Exactly.
People they go and so they plan so they don't kidnap me. Then they go they send information to their family, send information 1 8 amount. After some time they send that money. See now they give you one share now. After they say don't be found, we don't get the own money. We don't take enough from your own family. So that's speaking for this age so. It really comes so for this small age from 14, 15, 16 years, you keep the family, the dad and the mom from inside
worry.
You see, it be so disturbing. Because when I see for how the mom don't try to locate for police and move from this quarter to this quarter, from this quarter to this now finally they pay the money.
Yeah, they spend
a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Spend a lot. And then finally they go meet up in for this young man.
Yeah.
Keeping. So I say the authority they only get to take care for know exactly what they will do with the young man with the young girl.
Yeah, they think they be so terrible. Just imagine picking for this age, you get that kind of big heart for do this kind of thing.
And you know if you do and so all by yourself. Now, so that's what I try to say. The guy now they don't work together in the guy to say maybe they do that kind of thing.
Exactly.
So this thing be too bad.
And Mr. Ebe, how you hear the kind of story too? So for say this, so this small picking for the age teenager will get baby heart for putting papa and mommy and the whole family. Then the worry say what's that picking day? They say people don't cash picking go down. When the picking be the person we don't plan all to arrange everything. Say how you say silly kind of story. So
well, from my own point, for look this thing, because we'll look this thing for a two-way.
Yeah.
We get in where these people then when they don't learn they call them say youthful exuberant. Yeah. Where I mean I say that time sometime they for picking them their life where they be very excited. They like their skin they make them say this woman they go see boy, the small boy say man go see girl. That time they really like all thing where they for their mind and made them move up each other.
Yeah.
So when you like papa or mommy, when I know that level for that age way, if that beginning they don't reach, they would behave like say that they craze.
Exactly.
So you like a papa or mommy, you're supposed to make sure say you take a special care for that moment when that beginning don't reach a particular age. Because when we look and say we say they begin totally bad, yes, we say they begin bad, but when we look for the other way, when they don't reach that level, if you, mommy, or we the parent, then will handle and fine. We believe say this so that Pekin will get that courage for say they go talk say this so maybe bad people and they keep it, maybe go lie say this so bad people they don't keep it. So maybe go move up the boy way they go make small thing.
Yes.
But for that level now, if they say this so we'll hold and fine for that age for 14, 15. For my own way where I see we believe say like that beginning, it will always be confined, it will always be for house. Yeah. It will be fear. Say this so when I go so my mommy go beat me. When I come out so my papa go beat me. So for my level where I look for the way for papa then. So when they don't be for that point when begin don't be 15, 16, we therefore be very careful. Because if we not be careful, begin and go get this kind of courage for make sure say they do this kind of thing where at least it be like a very, very big scandal for our society. So mommy and papa then, when they don't be this level for 14, 15, we'll be very, very careful because this one will be the result for which it will always happen. My brother.
But I talk about mommy and papa. I still say this. So the things in mommy and papa they get the blame that they know maybe they know how they became fine. They know chicken they became fine from small. But I think maybe they begin to I talk and say this. So you born a picking no bunny heart. Something they will carry their own heart they over big even past that mommy and papa their own. So for that kind of situation now, I think how we do that now.
Well. Again, we have funny pineapple for pigeon when they talk to this. So, may you straighten, may you bend iron when they hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what way I see bounce back and say this. So when that begin for that age, you, mommy, and papa.
Yes.
We understand say some begin and they way that they come up with naturally they be very stubborn.
Yes.
But 90% of this begin the way they like straighten them down way they reach for that age. I believe say they know will reach for that level where we face and now we begin to talk say this so bad people don't catch you, put you for some play way in a lie. For saying me put up
in Padiman.
Yeah. Another thing I want to talk about Mr. Kelly.
Yeah.
This is more getting so he used now sense with family.
Uh-huh.
For the sense where you say anyone only for make a family to say he don't disappear by yourself.
Yes.
You know. So it make a they say he don't be kidnapped.
Yes.
So that every time we do not finish with a boyfriend, that way they discover the family no go worry because they don't release it because now if you don't tell they say this so you don't be kidnapped by certain group of people where you know.
Yeah.
So after a time if you don't feel like with that guy, anytime if you release coming out from if they say they don't release it, the family will not bring any wahala.
Papa Mama will be very happy.
They'll be very happy. Say at least they don't
release their application alone.
But thank God say the parents they really use manhunt for the whole inside your they just finally they go discover you before you want any talk to come back to talk say they don't release me, they will just kidnap. So you see, some of them they use it way their parents will not be parents if you know so intelligent they will always use with
yes. So but I said more talk one more thing before go right. They can have picking so they can have big heart so it is say so if come on uniform put the holy power it go see go see do them again. Let me say it go do am go be the last time we do because I feel so if they just take it put it for us apart they only talk maybe no go here maybe in make come on the uniform put them they really hold you for down so put you down to so maybe if possible give casting go
uniform people no get when they don't reach this stage we don't put our stage when they don't reach for the level come on no you want carry go live for come on they are keeping
I think they even give some casting goes on free casting go
casting go hot and it will stop after some time go come up with I believe say everything will remain just as my brother talk for here the parents they get a lot for they play more than even those come and go the police people there because they don't be carry go to police because if you say maybe go come up maybe go out for go do some kind of atrocities for boys outside now you the dad and the mom now get that responsibility to do everything to try to secure that people go up as
well, that is not true. Anyway, I not really confirm because I not get a full story. If the papa and mommy they do their own work for children, they're picking very well. But I think so all parents they want to do their best. So maybe they're picking and come out be fine. So I don't know if not the parents are fought for the picking for do they kind of thing for move the kind of baby lie or not the picking say not just the picking the fact they're picking a big heart. But anyway, we'll just praise it so. Papa and mommy, if they born, we do a job for children, picking them very well, so that they don't go come out, do it in a way it go make una be worried. And for picking them too, una respond to papa and mommy because you go meet that boy now. So in case you get belly, maybe the boy not go marry you, or your own life will be destroyed. Until you didn't ask, you don't come out for school, go meet them and picking. We not really do good because you're part and fight for your own future. So I hope say any person they watch our show we get picking go really put eye, especially for girls then we go put eye for a get picking relationship so we then try for doing in the correct way. Our second story for today when I be say I be really funny me go past because not be the story itself be funny me but now the way people they comment on the story be funny me. According to the story, they say this 50 Boko Haram. Boko Haram, that bad people there, they fight. They do in Nigeria, where they do all kind of bad things there. So they say 50 of them, they come surrender themselves for vigilante group for Kolifata. They forgot on some village for extreme north. They can't give themselves over for the vigilante group. Then they did the police, they help police for keep peace. Now when people start laughing, they say, how come 50 people then they don't go give themselves for Nigeria, they can get for Cameroon. When a Nigerians, they own a Cameroonian, they will not sabi, but now because the Boko Haram fighters, they own Nigerians. So if they want surrender, they'll go give themselves for Nigerian police or vigilante, maybe for Cameroon. Now people they start check their sense, but what did they really go on? So I want to talk about not about the story, but about the comment, right? If you the move story like this way, as I say, be very important, and if it be not true, but people not believe for the story, people they talk their own a different thing, but actually, it is what you think about we. I'm sure not trust what the government they tell we, or not believe the social media, or not what it be the problem. Why people they just say a lie. They don't believe the story.
Mr. Kelly, concerning this particular case of Boko Haram, this thing, way, I don't follow the news. I don't follow every yesterday. I follow for this thing for Equinox TV concerning this particular issue.
Yeah.
I'm hearing about how some of the Marona soldiers they fall down for extreme north.
Yes.
Because of this Boko Haram. And I'm trying to understand one thing. Say this Boko Haram, they not only cook in the base, they not only do dinner for Nigeria. They did too for Cameroon, and they employ Cameroonians when they did in difficulties.
For work with them.
Work with them, and they pay them high. And they full of See, because the government don't neglect this zone, you know what to make this guy get job.
Yes.
Get a lot of employment for that extreme north. So those guys and those Boko Haram guys can employ the same Cameroonians and wait for that extreme north.
When they don't get work.
They don't get work, they pay them high, they can't fight back against their own fellow
Cameroonians.
So when they talk about say dropping their guns, last year they talk of how many when they drop their when they surrender, when they take the police DDR.
Yes.
DDR are those area where any ex-combatants
They go there.
So they because of certain numbers. So this time around, the funny people say, 50. When you get 50 people, they don't drop down their gun. They drop their gun. They drop their gun that they come now for Cameroon. Just as you try to talk, it really look funny. Say they drop gun now for here, but when they come for here, I try to get the impression. Say this one's a Cameroonian.
Okay.
You see now, those way maybe the Boko Haram they usually employ them, work for them, but now maybe the one try to drop down their guns so they don't have to fight them again. If true, it's from which I try to say not true. So if they come back here, no say they are Cameroonians. Because if they don't be Cameroonians, they will not go drop down their gun, they come now for Cameroon, go drop down their gun, they go back now for play for the country, for Nigeria, for surrender for pay. Yeah, so now they still what I try to say. And so when we try to see again now for you and say, if truly the Cameroonians, if they don't drop down their gun, as I say 50, maybe the Cameroon government try to do a lot to see how if we try to make that area, make a job big for that area, so that make Cameroonians, they always go join that Boko Haram group. So they try to create job opportunities for those areas because when they are learning, those areas those areas they typically down. This stable, most of the guys they do that for kind of thing. So that's why you see they go for themselves for join this group. Yes. So I try to see maybe the government try to do a lot. If they drop down their weapon, the camp of Cameroon, then they are Cameroonian. Maybe try to do a lot. How you try to remove some people to make great job opportunities.
Yeah, that's true. And Mr. Ebai. So I hear the story. I mean, Mr. Chazon don't talk more about government own things for how the northerners when our brothers for Cameroon they join Boko Haram because of the Boko Haram they pay them and they don't get work. But I want to talk more on the comment section where people they react. Okay, and then when I was saying, so it be funny me for say this, so baby news they want come out say this, so that Boko Haram they cause problem. They don't say so the one surrender, the one can be with government, the one do everything fine, but people not believe them. So if people don't believe, and the people say, okay, if people don't believe, I'm saying we not really trust the government, we not believe say the government will tell a better story, or now just say this whole social media, any man just type your own thing, pop up, any man get phone, you just type anything anyhow. What if it be your take for the matter for the issue?
Okay, Mr. Man, more will not forget say who is a Muslim. Muslim and any man where we see the Naki head for that. Okay. When we look at very well, some person will just come over from Nigeria. I see the Naki head for down. Maybe Muslim, maybe Cameroonian. Yeah. So when you look and find, you see these people, then where would they call themselves Boko Haram? They belong to this, what they call and say, Islamic group, where they call and say extremists. Yeah. And these people, then practically, you realize it be very difficult. So we determine, say, now Muslim for Cameroon this, Muslim for Nigeria this, and Muslim for Chad this. So, and when you look at the situation where you see they can talk, say this, so they don't surrender, now for Cameroon.
Yes.
We get what we will say the judge say you want like go for what we call them for they do them when they go for giving books a subordinate partner.
Yes.
If we decide them say this, so when we go surrender for Nigeria, we will be treated for some kind of bad way. So they don't look and say normally if they come for Cameroon, normally the way they will be their treatment, where they will give them, it might be it will be mild, it will really be small, they will be fine. So it depends much on them. So this Boko Haram them who they talk so some them are Chadian, some them are Nigerian, some them are this Congolese. So you will not say Boko Haram don't belong to a particular nation. So when you just say Hausama, you don't know the nation where you belong. Yeah. So any Hausama we see for Cameroon or for Nigeria, it'll be very difficult to identify them. So when we look at that point, they can be Nigerians, but they decide to surrender for Cameroon based on how the judge and say they will be treated. So, well, for me, if it be true, say, Nigerian, they decide for say this, so they surrender for Cameroon because of they care much on their safety.
Yeah. So, they put the keyboard, so they just worry that's not working themselves, or they not be well informed about what they really go on.
Well. Social media na something where you feel hook up for your bed, you right?
Yes.
I feel hook up for my bed,
I like mounting them.
My own must be true, your own must be true. So, but for this point, for this Hausa people, you never determine, it be very difficult to determine, say, this, so, Hausa man na a country this or na a country. Any man will see carry keto. If it be Senegalese, if it be Cameroonian for North, if it be Nigerian for North, it is always very difficult to identify these people for their nationality or for their country, as many people they call them for book.
Okay, that's true.
So I'll try to say one thing here. It be difficult to say you want surrender. Because these people, they just say those Boko Haram, they get families now.
Yes.
Employ me. So what I try to say, it be difficult to say person want surrender, they can't surrender for different man country. Then they leave, abandon a family. You come when you surrender, you don't say the world don't pass you. You go in back for your place so that you go, your family welcome you. Don't for surrender, you go for a different. Don't for surrender, you go for different far away land. So me, I just believe me say they surrender. So come now, maybe as when they feel welcome them, they go be back with their family.
Mr. Chess,
yeah.
We talk now about safety for here.
Uh-huh.
If you have to kill them for here,
yes.
They say some man the can will gone. When you get away for run, you will run leave that again. Mm-hmm. So when they don't see say this, so their family there for Nigeria, their family be safe, but they not be safe. They will surrender for any place, my brother.
They will likely surrender too for Nigeria now.
That is why I tell you, say, it might be they don't consider and say this, so their safety be more guaranteed for Cameroon than Nigeria.
Okay, then another thing when I try for the comment, is try to see people say film actors. So one day they try to say this one are just how many people they don't surrender for. They just try to say, let's say everything be normal. The way things will not be normal for that end. Just for say everything is normal, they don't surrender or they don't surrender, but every day so that they fall down.
Yeah, some of the comments are and I think that's
try to say they just try for the camouflage. Say everything is okay, just like down for not for English region there for Cameroon. Plenty they don't come to say they surrender no, but things
they're going to talk and say this so they don't believe what you in government they talk about the issue.
Yeah,
and
from the comment, right? They don't
believe
and
I say all best and I just believe this so because it is so sometimes they think the way our government don't they do so it never really make people believe what they say with. Yeah. So even if they cannot even if they say this story na true story, people they see get their doubt, then they see doubt and say so master they think government they talk and so more think I'm again finding government check sense fine. So but anyway, as we talk right to come social media, everybody get right to their opinion and they can go on and type. But we just hope say so if that if not true say there's 50 people then don't put gun for down for join government and forget back for normal life, we'll be very happy because we all will like peace, not be so. Sure. Yeah, if peace there for any place, progress will come, people will be happy, people will live long, people will get chopped. But if people they fight all the time, fight each other, now always we go suffer. Okay, no be one man goes all go suffer. So pray this so may peace be, may the Boko Haram they continue for put their gun there for down, they take different road for life, they start live. So our third story for today now about the two they go on for DR Congo, where they as we know and they always fight all the time. I think one of these longest war than this for Africa. They don't fight throughout. This country don't always fight throughout. And sometimes I don't really think by my own self. I don't understand what to be the problem, why they always fight. Some people they say, nah, white man put your hand for there. So that people then say, nah, we black people there, we not like ourselves, we like to fight ourselves. Mr. Charlie, you say something now, who say this thing for the come out?
Yeah, for me, what I try to look this particular Congo, we know say we call this one a DRC.
DR Congo, yeah.
Democratic Republic of Congo. Then we get another
Congo yeah.
This particular Congo don't always been a war all along. All through they don't always get problems. You see, since after independence, they always get problems from one war to the other, right to the extent whereby Papa picking the key Papa. Which I want to try to talk about. You know, see this particular country, a very rich country.
Yes, you get a lot of minerals.
A lot of minerals. This country is so. So you know, if you only see that only them they fight themselves. You know, these white people they do so they get something where they always fight with make this black man they want get loggerhead, then they come behind now for the extract now.
You can say monkey and for pot soup.
Good. So you see, they don't always put this country inside war. Then they go behind now. They extract their resources.
Yeah,
you see, they extract their resources all along. But sometimes they even blame our leaders. You see, they blame our leaders because they make we kill ourselves.
Yes, they kill themselves every day. Then the white man, because why they fight? So white man they behind it. They take the resources. I've ever seen some other picture where they discover some place where I think a diamond where they dig. You know, make too long. White people don't appear for that place. When the president they make it, they try to bring all those things. Come for the send people, can't send off the black people for that area. Say no, they get for bill, they get for do 1 or 2 things so that they really extract this thing well. Yeah. You see, they really extract a way. They find a way for thief. You see. So the white people then, especially because people they colonize these people, the Belgians. Yeah. Belgium colonizes these people. So they don't look and when France don't attach your hand for something. Now all that as France don't put your hand for this, so as Frenchman put your hand for this, so this country, if they not be very, don't actually go continue to fight from now till the kingdom come. Don't fight the highest war. The highest war is that
but Charlotte can say this. So when Frenchman put your hand for soup. Forget I go move all the meat goat. And then when I begin to remain fight and I say
as he handle it, I said that soup so no meat not to know remain inside.
Mr. Bayi, you believe that story?
You see, my friend, I always like if we talk about the situation between white man and Africa, and then they always and they always be emotional because and then they put it and then they laugh because I will talk say black man, this person for the were skin color.
Yeah.
It be 100% cause for a problem.
Yeah.
First time when I never don't be exposed, I use she done for Africa, they call name for white man. Well, when big man for heaven, where we believe in a God, they create this world. They never create world they never create white man, keep white man in own sense for different. They create black man, keep black man in own for different. We will be human beings as we claim.
Yeah, go on.
We will be human beings as we claim. So, why we never control ourselves? The problem for Congo don't be a problem where we believe say this, so we always get that tradition, say, now white man must can't solve our problem. You black man, go solve your problem. You white man, go solve your problem. So, what problem now we say, maybe black man should done for your house, fix the house. You know, if you get house, you want get problem with your picking, then you go call a neighbor, say, come fix my house. You expect say this so neighbor na big man for you, person way maybe part for your house. Black man na cause for a problem. If we look about the history for that country, when they say this so people then when they get that their white color can't tell you say this so kill your brother, say this so he want kill you kill me. Because that white man don't believe say this so you go here for it. So the problem for Congo. Now issue for black man, maybe black man she don't think. See, this I feel rule myself. Maybe black man she don't think say I feel rule myself. So I don't see much about hand for white man. We'll be equal for God the face, we'll be equal. God create all we put sense. So I always be emotional, if I talk a situation of black man and white man don't get no problem. We'll be get able for take canoe them as they take canoe come for Africa, paddle and can't take we go for Europe. Go start where they make their country fine. We too. Why would they get that sense? So when we paddle canoe, go take them to bring them to our side.
No, but they come to the turn. They see the white. If you talk around, they say white man they don't level the playing field. They don't make the playing field be one side, so they always get advantage because they do for up, they for down. So ball they always rule go down easily.
God be create white man. He give you that sense. This may make feel me fine for his side. Then create we say this more make no. We just remain be dormant as a people that. Men wish don't think. White man are normal human being like we. So more will stop for call their name. It will be better for we.
Yeah, and
more will stop for call white man name.
And if you imagine, say, inside the whole African country, we get an organization we need to control with. That organization they call and say AU. That's African Union. African Union need to control all African countries. When we get small problem, when we get small thing, they try to come in. We can say we can't help. We try to solve this problem. But this African Union of recent, it don't get any part to play as far as any crisis control for any country. Instead crying and say, no, me UN come, me European Union come, me these people America come. They were on board where a standby. All African countries they get representative inside that particular union. They don't always just remain with their mouth sealed. They need to say anything when some kind of matter, they will say something they now will say, we'll take decision on our own, we'll say we'll go for stop this matter now. No. They will say at the time will carry, they only look for white man. So whether a white man can solve their problem inside their house, when you don't say there are very white man, so Now it cause that problem.
Okay.
Yes.
So so at the end of the day now, why man they set all the confusion because if they
For
go
sure.
for front, set confusion,
For
they can
sure.
go back, they go solve them.
You feel say all this fight where they fight, so that weapons they come out for side. All these weapons so they produce and for they fight this war, they come out for and for them. So sometimes they be happy, say me they fight, they will come buy weapons. They will come buy you, they ship them, then you go again for them, they can't solve their problem.
So it's not say by that's a mistake. By a point, correct? In the sense that so now will be the cause for our own problem, right?
Because the main
because
cause.
we not believe for ourselves. We don't believe white man. We don't live. I mean, white man full way with the own kind of wrong ideas, and they don't can white man can corrupt way with the power and money and gun. We don't forget about ourselves. So most see, okay, if they go for solve the problem now, so actually, you think it will be the way forward now. We'll just discuss it. I know say I show see some more, but everything now for bring out good information. Maybe 1 or 2 person feel listen and this is just way to change start now from we, right? If we start to change our mind, maybe the next person will change their own mind too. So what you think say now the way forward we Africans officials do for solve our problems.
Just as I be trying to talk for you, AU,
They forget active.
They get for prepare itself for be active, for take over, carry on the responsibility. You see, when some kind of problem go on, so what I try for things, I say, AU, it get a force. How we see, so it gets forward. If you say, can take force from every country, take force, military from every country, get that right. For say, send them for this place, for say me they go maintain peace.
Yes.
Or go for peacemaking. Or if he sends some officials, like ex-presidents, if you call ex-president them for say, now so move see how he solve this problem. If you go now go meet the president of DRC. Go meet the president of DRC, we see those who the rebel or the rebel groups then we try to say me the country sit down for table face to face the dialogue. Dialogue is dialogue. When this without dialoguing, nothing hold. People must sit for table for talk for solve this problem. So the AU therefore carry on the responsibility. Send representatives, they go meet the one faction, they sit down for table and they see how they can solve this matter.
And Mr. Bayo, you think so education will be important for Africans. Because they say they don't twist or bring them go on one side. They need to twist or bring them back because over things say this so now America go feel save way, now England go feel save way, now Germany go save way. When then be this, they set the confusion them. You know, so time don't reach where you go back to school, go learn again what you mean by for be African and what you mean for be black person.
Okay, my brother, I always like to talk with example. For example, you person which you done for like clever come on for Cameroon. If you just say maybe you just did Thailand, When you look where Thailand did today, and because they be denied say made that people them for white color. May they no come here, they go solve their own problem by themselves. Yeah. That is why this country they which we did today. And if Congo tomorrow or the next future is supposed to be fine. Now people for black color, they for sit down for round table.
Talk about them.
Say more fix them. More make them maybe so. When we look about money not just paper. Like the way this were country people them for this place they look at.
Yeah.
They get some policy way. That people them, people with them for that white color, they get some corny where they bring that they are plenty money them for their country way, not just paper way they produce them. They don't get use. If it's done, you make that paper. Yeah. When they bring them, so this were people they hear, they say no, everyone will land for here when I no go buy them. Because not just paper, when I think take that on a paper, I can't take the whole country.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, they be very okay. And then they go sit down for round table, say for this province, we go put on this one, So now that people for black and that. Now them go she done. Now they go get sense. The she done. Or talk say this so. Our village, our country get for be fine before their country get for be fine. So they still talking. It will take play where I come out like 10 years for the next 10 decades. For like say me them limited way to way this play where they just call and say normal place a bit. Okay. Just because they now themselves deceive about the thing them way control them. They need to hope for other person. Thank you.
Okay. Well, we don't tell our two guys that we still don't talk. And this is a very serious issue. I don't always take I don't travel. I don't see things and they always think about around Thailand and other countries I don't travel to. And we Africans, to say the least, now we'll be there. We'll get so many things. We'll be blessed, but we'll suffer the most, right? We'll be the least developed for the whole world, and we suffer like war and everything there our side. And not true as Mr. Ebai talk right now, really true say this so now we will be the cause of our own problem because we know they ever think say this so we solve problem by ourselves. We know they ever give ourselves this self-confidence, so we don't big enough way officially don't so even though we get differences there, we come to okay, more compromise. I will leave the one may go. You will leave the one may go. More meet for me do stand up. But the church will just to get vexed our mind and all things for we get fighting each other and then make our way. We never go nowhere. So hope so from this one our talk we want to can so most of we Africans we will try for re-educate ourselves. And always according to re-education. We cannot say well education where the white man they put on for we it don't spoil, we don't make them they be say the God they will be under them. So we need to go re-education again for really something. So all we within at one level, we are doing at one level. And for me, so this will solve problem by ourselves. So we'll go for our next story for today. I think say this one a very funny thing. This one actually I just see for one of the news publishing house of Cameroon that they publish this story. According to the story, they also say man them way they overdo chop for outside, they go do kind thing for outside, chop for their woman their back. Then they say the possibility they say they will get heart attack. So I don't know if do want to be proven medically or not, but I'm just asking Namuna share our opinion. And I think this kind of information this so they can use this on a true thing, or I just say this people just right and say the one right and most of Mr. Ebai.
Well, you get for no say that they talk say this so thief money the life minute. yes, thief money the life minute. So that man way they go take corner for
chop for outside.
Yes, right talk am. So when a man way he take that corner, so they still like a woman.
Yes.
So he will easily get that heart attack for that level where when he realize it is so some man to the past as he chop for front, some man they chop for back. You see? So at that level now, at the end of the day, when he realize that kind of thing, the day when he go realize, when he finally realize that kind of thing will be a disaster. So
yes.
When they say at least being as a weak person,
he go to give up.
He go like that day if he dies, if he die. So it is normal. If man didn't like me the TV,
yes. Actually say you have to say the but don't talk.
What when me at traffic talk when I say with women now they don't talk say woman where they cheat for men. If you get heart attack. The one for man where they cheat for woman. If you get I don't know how that doctor if he prove. Okay, but for what I try for self from my own way I think. You see, my way I think. Just imagine, see that dress where they show that man.
Yeah.
Now one problem that you get side chick for 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 you. Your woman for house. Just imagine because the heart attack matter. For the way I think a heart attack, they can most often when you get problems if you provoke you just get into heart attack. Okay, you know how women they do. You know how women they do. But you know what be able to control your own for your house. One. You come you go get another one for you get another one for you, get another one for you. So as you want to do one, actually one you provoke you one, you don't vex. You want provoke you for the next you provoke now so you vex because of side chicks then. Problem because you come back for your house, maybe you still get problem with your wife. Of which might be if you don't do for one place. Sometimes it's more problem where your wife wait for house if you don't ever you forget heart attack.
Exactly.
But because you get this one for you, you want the heater for you. You want to go for the other side, you want to the heater for you. You want to go for the other side, you want to the heater because you like jump for one place. That's why as it give problem for you, you want. Now, so you want to supply one day heart attack because you face different women with different problems every day. Of which way if you just be with your wife for house, I don't think you're going to get some kind of different kind matters for solving. So now so I try to look and say, jump in from here, move for this woman, move for that problem. So it'll be easy to put you for heart attack.
But Mr. Ba, you know, this so we're talking about how we men then they chop for our side, chop all meat for our side. More look and say this. So maybe before that man want chop meat for our side, sometimes problem they for us make a chop meat for our side. Maybe you man no they give better me may chop. Or even if you man they give the meat, you man they give na corner the meat no they really do some way. Then make a way the man say okay better man chop meat for our side. Maybe my skin small.
Well, naturally, the woman will give you for house so good and so very well. But it's like there's this situation where they call and say, man be a natural cheat if you come to this corner.
Yes.
So if you come up with your house where your woman don't give you all style.
Okay.
But as you want pass, you just see some buttocks.
It makes so for
your face. And then like say since when they born you never sleep with women.
Never seen it before.
So what way we just need as men, like it's just be some person where again that respect where big people they call and say integrity.
Yes.
To make sure say that vow way we talk say that thing way that law way that we talk for big house say this so for better for worse. Yeah, make sure say you respect all that thing then. At the end of the day, we believe say you will be safe for all these things then. But naturally, I just for control the emotion because women at times too they be very, very tempting. So when they don't put that small thing then so they just make sure you will see we just fall. But at the end of the day, na still almost one and the same thing. So we just need for pray for big man for heaven. They may always give you that strong mind. My brother.
For sure.
May we stand up strong.
Mr. Charlie, you get to talk.
Yes. For when you don't marry,
Yeah.
just know say you struggle every way where you feel try to control your emotion. I want to know how you try to talk for your house.
Yeah.
Try by all possible means for control your emotion and try to see how you keep that integrity between you and your wife. Because we get a lot of temptation outside. A lot of temptation. Just as my brother tried to talk for you. He don't give all kind of corner. He give you front, he give you back, he give you hate style, he give you hot dog style, he give you all kind of things. You don't take a fine. But as you come up for outside, you want to see someone who just come with the temptation. He just pass so he make that way so vote. You want to see now he don't tell you look so because you don't feel respect yourself. But you don't just come up for chop all kind of chop where man give you.
No,
okay, then without even move, not every talk that says chop where man don't give for that side. So other things the way you might make you vex.
Yes.
So kind of talk the way you might make you for house in vex. Maybe you might get some misunderstanding. But you don't mean say if your woman make you vex now for just to come one time for the fight side chick because your woman don't make you vex.
Not the excuse.
No excuse. So if you just struggle for say if your woman make you vex, sometimes you be as a mature man, as a responsible person, you just drive your car or you move by somewhere, look for a nice maybe snack bar or some bar. You just sit down here and just relax you. After some time, you come back, you come with your woman, you want to come back with tension, all things don't surely cool down. You know me say if your woman makes more thing, it make you just vex more thing, anything you think can go fight for go white for us.
But most the yes on talk with some men they say so makes him for woman and woman. Say for make your man shut up respect you don't find another woman. They don't say this man and good man they go there he go stop bad fashion.
Say makes a woman a woman.
Another woman, yeah.
That's why I say we try for control emotion, we try for respect ourselves. When we don't get married, go for try for control ourselves.
So if you say that talks only they ever work, that makes a woman and woman need to work every step by.
Well, my brother, we just need for respect for ourselves. When I talk for corner people them, so that talk way will always make us scatter thing them. At the end of the day, they talk in a place where at the end of the day, making them be fine. Where begin them will be happy, we will be happy.
I see that you see that kind of thing. You see that kind of people they talk say problem for woman.
Now woman makes a woman.
Makes for woman na another woman. Now people where they like to now people they already build their mind say that corner side things will never be na. When they just bring us this small matter be inside the house in Nanga. They just bring us this small matter to outside. Me just come up use pretext. Say Masaranga you don't make me have any you make come outside. If you don't make me have vex, you don't make me have come outside.
If you find
the smallest excuse for go outside.
So I don't believe in medicine for woman and woman. Medicine for woman and fix your problem.
Fix your problem. Say if you handle your home. Make sure so you and your wife and live happily. Small people wanna get time, make sure so una she done, una handle them very well. And each time we una get una problem. If after that they come, each time we even neighbor they come safe, una put a smiling face, let's say not to need it happen.
Yeah.
Una put a smiling face, let's not to need it happen. And after this the stranger don't go, that time una see how una fish see how una handle una problem. No marriages, no love, no relationship, no day way problem they ever be.
Not true, Mr. Charlie. Even though we talk about the joke here, but not very serious things we talk and find because chop for outside don't destroy many marriages and marriage don't broke because of chop for outside. And no matter how you chop for outside, you know go fix the problem where you get out to your woman for all your master for house. So this one the right now against men they chop for outside for their woman, but get woman they chop for outside for their men them. So now something na two sided thing they go.
Yeah, Mr. Kelly, when you talk chop outside, some of our country people that for outside they confused. They feel now say sometimes madam for having they give you chop rice or plantain. So yes, try to put that for so we make broke and down. No people don't understand.
Which kind of job?
Yes, because now you feel now maybe madam they give rice, they give plantain. Now when they come over restaurant.
Okay, see, when they cheat for the woman, then when they sleep for outside with other woman, then they talk and they mix sound. Many they sleep with the other woman for outside. So normally they check out the house. Now true they talk and they check out many houses and we no find. And if you get problem here, your woman, just for she don't talk and not talking out, softly, not talking out nicely. I believe say all thing for us, I will fix them. No matter how the problem they, I will fix them. Maybe for come go they cheat for your woman, or if for come go they cheat for your master. So just simple advice, or papa or mommy or sister or brother, if you get problem with your master, when I fix them, cheating no go solve the problem. Cheating go say add more problem to that same problem for house. And cheating go resolve for situation when a married go chakara, where you no go find, especially if you get picking them, you no go find because that picking they go there for broken home, where you no go be good for them. So now I want some more advice that for now. So we'll go for our next story. So our last one for today is about the current pandemic. I see some story online talk about panic buying. Panic buying means people then they just buy things then whether they fear see they so maybe chop go finish for market or maybe when you go there for come out for go buy things in the market, so they just buy even things they don't need them. They just buy them, come put them for us, flop the whole place. They call them for bring my book say panic buying. So it happened recently for Thailand here. I see some pictures there where they say people just go market buy everything. So now I want that because the things they saw the sickness where they go on now, it don't really increase for Thailand here. And which is news with the year and news with the right under the picture, it's just they so they feel locked down the whole place where people no go be allowed for come out outside even for buy chop or buy anything. Then make carry people then they buy that in them. But I want to ask now if I don't know if I don't hear or I don't even feel anything let's say this. So we all understand the number don't really increase, but when I think they so if you get the kind of lockdown where they will lock the whole place people if you come out buy chop and Mr. Charlie.
Yeah, Mr. Kelly, thank you for that very good question. The way things they move now, so for this particular Thailand now, so you see the corona pandemic, it only move now. The way the thing they move now, way people say don't sort of fear say this. So if we not be careful, though, Thailand will be totally locked down. And now that's why you see people they go crowd now for try to buy their thing for stock their home, for stock food, because the rate at which the thing they go now and the rate at which people they die. That's where everybody get that fear. Yes, people they think they increase. Today the year now this number now thousands upon thousands upon thousands. So the way they think they move now, people they try for say soon the government will surely shut down the whole nation with all man now will be now only inside for some time. So that's why I see people struggle for saying they try for stock their houses.
I Mr. But I usually say I'm seeing nothing so you can wait for buy so you say buna chakara because people they buy everything they don't need them. And if you check the number of things they do for shop, you need to reach the number of people they do for country. So if people they buy plenty, so some people they not get nothing for buy them now.
Well, what you are get them for contribute for this cover for corona where they outside. You know, say people they with different hats. So one they will get plenty fear for hat, and so one they will get strong hat. So which we will see for this picture here now, the matter where they talk about baby books say forecast like you see before time, and all forecasting will be not true. So no man be big man for heaven, no man be God. But we believe say make it not happen. Yeah, make it not happen. So at the end of the day, make country be fine. Well, although the nature for the virus will be very alarming, but our prayer and I say at the end of the day, make this forecast not be true because it will really be disaster for some of we will be people that will come up for long place, come for year. So we just believe say at the end of the day, making them be fine.
Sure.
This picture not just picture of forecast. Maybe thing where it don't happen already. Yeah. Thing where they just like things will happen.
Yeah. Okay, that I don't hear both sides, and I would just hope say this. So people they be in control, they will bring better thing they in place. We will make country they fine because now they are work for fixed country. They live in country spoil now. Then all we will blame them. So blame say this so they know in their job and they will do what they get for make sure say country they fine. So we almost end story today and they just few words. We'll start with Mr. Ibai because a new man for Tole has here. We'll start with so Mr. Ibai, tell us few words before we go.
Well, I'll be happy for this program. Yes, I don't see for me for this program. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons where we make this program, just for maybe to contribute for things that will happen for this way, how we contribute positively for CCA, we support put our own long up to the way. At least sometimes someone be here, say this so. And so this thing for me, be so. So just how we feel like positively contribute for things the way they happen for the world. Like if we feel at least if we make mistake, if we don't will not fine. Well, you will always make sure so you judge and take the one way you find and leave the one way you go.
Exactly. Mr. Charles, just 30 seconds.
Yeah, Mr. Kelly, which I want to try for talk now, I want to try for tell you, Papa or Mommy, then say, from which we don't try for talk today, my fellow brothers, my sisters, at least Muna always what I'm talking about, Muna go back for the comment box and try for tell you because of what we did for you. But I be good to tell you because of now, what always improve. Then for our Papa and Mommy, then, for our picking them, we try for caution our picking them. See, that's more great, kidnapper. So we try for caution our picking them, we try for take good care of our picking them. Then I want to talk one thing again. Corona is real. We could try to follow all the measures so the government not put down. So we try to keep our social distancing and put on a mask and hand sanitizers, all those things. We'll try to do them. Then the last thing, make AU, African Union, carry on the responsibility to make sure say Africa is try to solve the problem. We will not look for white man who can always come to solve our problem.
Okay, another year about Charlie and Mr. Eba, they don't share and see this. So first, now what will be the cause of our problem then? I will go to share, we'll go to solve our problems then by ourselves. We're not going to call now only outside and make and solve our problem for we. And but actually also talks to this, so me, Papa and Mama, they put eye for their get picking them. When they don't reach certain age like that 15, 16, 17 years, and attend that way, they go to put baby eye for them. Because sometimes if you don't put eye, the picking go figure, do one or two things where you know fine. Okay. And we also talk back when I say this, so Mona like, Mona share, and Mona subscribe to our channel. And Mona also leave us comments for tell us what you think about our show. Because we they here because we are there outside there. Our only reason for them, I say this, so one provide Una with information the way if he help Una for do certain things or if he guide Una on one thing or the other. So be very happy for saying I don't watch our show for today, and they will be very happy saying I enjoy the show. But if I don't enjoy on a theory, okay, when I don't have on a theory. So don't end our show for today, and we would like to end up with saying Sawadee-Kap, 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 Sawadee-Kap.